Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today, back in the Nuka-World DLC for Fallout 4, grabbing the Beverageer achievement. This is to make all 20 types of Nuka-Cola. So the first thing you want to do is look for a mixing machine. The easiest one to find is in Nuka Galaxy. It is going to be next to the main building, which is Star Control. Head upstairs, and then you want to hang a left, and you want to follow the path until you get to this bridge right here with the Have a Nuke sign. And once you see that, just head straight, and this is the easiest mixing machine to find in the whole amusement park. There are a bunch more, but this one's right next to a fast travel point, so we're going to use this one. Alright, so they give you the first 5 recipes for free, so you don't have to worry about those. But the other 15 are spread around the whole park, so we're going to have to do some fetching for them. Alright, so the first one's actually pretty close by. All you have to do is just drop down, head through the blue doorway, which is the Star Market, and it's going to be right there on the magazine stand. So the next one, we're going to head back into Nuka Town, USA. You want to look for this place, which is Cappy's Cafe. It's going to be right next to the parlor. So it's going to be between the parlor and the Nuka Market. Once you head into here, just head to the back. It's going to be on this stand right here, so make sure you grab that. Then what you want to do is you want to head south and head to this place called Evan's Home. It's going to be on the far south side of the map. You should see like a trailer right here with a dude sitting on top of it. Make sure you climb up and then have a conversation with him. This is the only recipe you don't actually pick up. You have to talk to him and make all the right conversation choices. So make sure you pick making a friend to befriend him, and he's going to ask you if you need any supplies. Say yes, and he should give you the next recipe. So I just pick that would be great. Be super nice to him because he's going to help us out with this achievement. So there you go. You get the Nuka Love recipe. Now we're going to go back to Nuka Galaxy World to grab the rest of the stuff there. They're all going to be indoors, which you have to clear as part of the main story mission. So the first place we're going to hit up is the theater. You have to go in here eventually to do some stuff. By do some stuff, I mean kill a bunch of robots. But head into the main theater, and you want to look in the sound booth area for your Nuka Void recipe. After that, you want to head to the Robco Battle Zone, and I already cleared this out because the first time you head in here, you have to get locked into the main battle arena. So this is after the place is cleared. But head into the left door, and you want to go down the bleachers, and you want to take the left path, which should take you to the gift shop. And you want to look on this shelf right here with a bunch of books, and on the far right is going to be the recipe. So this blends in pretty well. It might actually be on the floor depending on if it got taken down in a firefight. That's a problem with a lot of these books, is they tend to get scattered by explosions a lot. So try to knock this achievement out of the way as soon as possible. But afterwards, we're going to head to Kitty Kingdom, and you want to look for the Funhouse. This should be your first stop on the way here. I'm going to show you after clearing it out, after opening the door. So if this is your first time here, just do this in reverse. Go the other way and make your way to the last room where you see the Cappy and Bottle statues. But head into this little side room, which is the control panel, and grab the recipe on that console. Then head over to King Cola's castle. This is the theater where you fight Oswald. Head on inside, and before you go up the elevator to fight him, or if you're doing this after the fact, just head into the backstage area, and you want to look in one of the dressing rooms. I believe it is the right one, and you want to grab the recipe on the dressing table. So make sure you grab that. It's going to be Nuka Berry, and then we're going to head up to the next attraction, which is Dry Rock Gulch. From the south entrance, what you want to do is you want to hang a right. Careful for the bloodworms. Those dudes give you trouble, and this is before I cleared it out, so it's going to be a lot of me running away from enemies just because I was trying to get this achievement out of the way so the books wouldn't go flying in some random direction on accident. But you're going to need to pick this lock. You need at least an expert level lockpicking skill, so make sure you level up your lockpicking skill. You also need to have a master lockpicking skill in order to get the magazine's achievements, so keep that in mind, but the recipe is going to be on that little cart right there. Alright, 2 options. You can either open up this door, which requires, once again, an expert lockpicking skill, or you can take the back way, but head into the theater, and then you want to climb up the bleachers, and then grab this recipe up here. And this one is very easily missable because it's on the roof, and this thing tends to get knocked down a lot. In fact, this thing was totally absent in my first playthrough, and I couldn't find it, so I had to load from a previous save. So I recommend having a bunch of saves in this DLC, simply because these books are kind of finicky. But anyways, drop down and then head north. So from the theater, you want to head north through the Wild West town right here. There's going to be actual dust clouds for you to look at, but just ignore them. Keep heading to the back. You should see this minecart roller coaster ride and the Bandit Roundup attraction. Look between them for these snack carts, and it's going to be on the snack cart on the right, so make sure you grab that. And then we're going to head up to the Safari Adventure attraction of the park right here. And you're going to head inside. It's like a zoo, basically, with a bunch of gator claws, so get ready to do some fighting. But head into the Welcome Center, which is the first building you see. So just go straight ahead. Once you get inside, there's going to be a gator claw waiting for you, so get ready to do some fighting. After you take them out, you want to look in the middle receptionist desk for the recipe. So it's going to be right here on the right. So grab the Nuka Rush recipe, and then we're going to head to the left side of the zoo, and this is going to be behind the amphitheater. So keep that in mind. So head to the far left, and you want to look for this little shed right here, which is between the theater and the wall. Open it up and look on the shelf for your next recipe. It's going to be Nuka Hearty. Then we're going to head back to the far left and look for this place. It's called the Hebologist Camp. It's another kind of diner thing or trailer. Just open it up, and then you want to look around and grab the recipe. It's going to be in the back next to this dude who does some stuff for you. So make sure you grab it. It's going to be Nuka Fruity. And then we can move on to the Mystery Mansion. Oh yes, the Mystery Mansion. Alright, so this has kind of a side quest to do with it, but you have to do this to get one of the magazines anyways, so might as well grab this collectible as well. So once you get here, you can't open up the door without a ticket, so talk to the ticket talker. He's going to try to sell you a ticket. You can either try to buy it off of him, or you can just blow his brains out and loot the key off his dead body. So we're going to do the latter and grab the key, and once you grab the key, just head on inside. And this mansion works like a tour, so you have a tour guide. He's going to walk you around the mansion. A bunch of stuff's going to happen. You're going to get to this last room where you have a boss fight with a certain somebody. No spoilers, by the way. But in that room is going to be the collectible on this nightstand right there, so make sure you grab that. Alright, the far left of the map, there should be a trail leading up to the power plant. So head up here. This is way off the beaten path, but I'm pretty sure you have to come here towards the end of the game to turn the power back on. I haven't made it that far, I'm just assuming. But head in here and make your way through the power plant. It's a bunch of winding corridors and ramps and stuff. But you make your way to this employee's break room right here. It's the one with the pool table. You can't miss it. And what you want to do is you want to look on the desk, and on the corner is going to be Nuka Power. And that is the last recipe, so all we have to do is go get the ingredients. Alright, so these are all of the sodas you need to do all the mixings. So you need 11 Nuka-Cola regulars, 8 cherries, 6 oranges, 4 grapes, 6 darks, 5 wilds, 6 quantums, 3 quarts, and 3 victories. And the best place to get them is going to be the Nuka-Cola market. You want to look for this lady who sells you the junk surplus stuff as well as food. So she has all of the soda varieties, so just buy as many as you can. If you are missing any, just do the wait 48 hours thing by sitting down and then hitting the Y button, wait 48 hours, and then come back and she should restock. You also need these supplementary ingredients. So the first one we can hit up is actually also in the Nuka-Cola market. So make sure you head over to Maddox, who is the medic store. So buy MedX from him because you're right here, so might as well knock that one out of the way. And as for the rest, we're gonna have to go back to the Commonwealth to get some stuff. Alright, the first big step is going to be Diamond City, of course, because there are 2 surplus vendors here. There's Percy at night as well as the lady in the morning. So just buy ingredients from Percy if he has any. Wait until daytime and then buy stuff from the lady. Whatever you need, and if you're coming here in the day, just do that in reverse. Check back day and night for both of them, and then if they don't have anything, you can do 48 hours wait trick. There's a bunch of stools nearby, you can just sit on them and then just chill out for 2 days and then come back. There should be a restock. But the ingredients you want to look here are going to be bourbon, vodka, and potatoes. And if you're lucky, dirty water. There is dirty water on this table right here. However, I don't recommend stealing it because the police will shoot you full of bullets, and that's no fun. So we're just going to hold off on that for now. So just wait until daytime and then talk to the lady. She should have some more stuff available. And if she doesn't have anything you need, just either wait 48 hours or go to a different store. And we're going to be hitting up a bunch of different stores. I'm going to give you some options to hopefully make this ingredient hunt a little more feasible. So just look at her wares. If she doesn't have anything, just leave. Another good place is Sanctuary Hills, because you can run into Trash Can Carla, the caravan lady. Talk to her. She might have some good stuff with her as well. If she doesn't, if you manage to have some stores built, I recommend hitting up either the general store or the bar if you have it upgraded enough. So look there, and this is where I got my dirty water. But dirty water is also pretty common in some dungeons, but you might have to go pecking and pawing to try to find a carton. So I recommend just building a store, assigning someone to it, and then they should have dirty water. So just buy it, and you just need one of each of all this stuff. Now, the two hardest ingredients to find for some reason is rum and the carrot flower. A good source to find rum is in the Cabot House, if you remember this side quest. Head on inside. This is in downtown Boston, in kind of the middle-ish area. But head on inside and then head to the basement. Once you're in here, you want to take the right door, which should take you into the kitchen, and then take the only other door in here, which takes you down to the cellar, which has 3 refrigerators in it. Look in the far left, and there should be a bottle of rum here, which is apparently the hardest alcohol to find in the post-nuclear apocalyptic world, but make sure you grab that. And this one is the carrot flower. This is very hard to find unless you have the Far Harbor DLC. The reason for that is the Far Harbor DLC gives you a place called the Nakano Residence. All you have to do is just fast travel here, go to the left, and then pick the flower. Other than this place, I have no idea where it spawns. I'm pretty sure you might get lucky and stumble across it somewhere in the game. But those are the 2 hardest ingredients I had the most trouble with. So once you have your grocery list done, head back to the mixing machine, which is once again back in Nuka-World at Nuka Galaxy, and head to Star Control, take the same path, and then hit up the machine, and all you have to do is just go through the list and mix all the sodas one by one. If you're missing any ingredients, just go back to the places I mentioned earlier in the video, and then just fill out the grocery list, and just make everything. And you can also use these as part of another achievement, which is to kill 40 of the Nuka-World creatures under the influence of one of these mixes. So you have that to look forward to. But this achievement was kind of a pain. Knocked it out of the way. A lot of collectibles, a lot of grocery list hunting, but managed to knock it out of the way. Once you mix your 20th and final drink, you should pop your achievement. And we're going to exit the station. There it is. It's going to be for a 10 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.